Morning, everyone. Good morning, Miss Kitty. Just want to bring you along to show you how the garden is doing today. And we are about mid-May of 2026. And this is what's going on in the garden. Right here are my tomatoes. These are Better Bush tomatoes, and I have planted basil by seed. I planted a garden bean here, but something ate it. I should have covered it. This is more basil. I just love the way this smells. Wonderful. And these tomatoes are growing really nice. They're not blushing yet, but they are growing really nice. I have trimmed the bottom leaves so that it can have some airflow. This year I did the irrigation on my 2 beds, and it has helped me a lot. I really love it. And I have some flowers going on right there. Oh, let me show you my cucumber. This is the first time I am a bit successful with the cucumber. And I have trained it to go up this cattle panel trellis. And I have not seen any cucumbers yet. But I am hoping. I've seen some bees pollinating it, but I don't see any cucumbers yet. So I'm still hoping for that. This is my first bed. This is the second bed. And I have some zucchini and that golden squash. I have some okra that I've planted along the border here. And just any open gap that I have seen, I have been planting some stuff like garden beans. These are the bush kind, so I'm still hoping I get a good harvest off of them. Over there I have a squash, so that one should be ready soon, maybe this evening or tomorrow morning. And I have some more over here. I need more pollinators. I got that pretty flower there. I just love the flowers of the zucchinis and squash. This is my newest bed here. I got this for Mother's Day, and I am so proud of myself. I planted these by seed back in February, and I've taken very good care of them. This is a red cherry Garden Delight. I don't know if I planted them too close, but who cares? I planted them, and they were just transplanted last week. So these here should be ready in about a month, maybe a month and a half. I don't know. We'll see. So I love this new bed here. Over here I've got some cantaloupe going on right there, and some okra. More okra right there. I have some jalapenos right here, and I've harvested some already. They are spicy. On this little bed here, I have some serrano, red bells, and serrano. These are supposed to be red bells, but the moment I pick them up a little bit, they're ready to come off the vine. So I've already harvested 2 of them. Super delicious. And we've got some pretty flowers here. I don't know what these are, but they grow all over the garden. I do take them out. I don't know if they're milkweed or what. I really don't know. These are some sweet peppers. These are pretty good. I've harvested some already. These beans have not popped up yet. I don't know if they are. These are the garden bean. I planted these back in May 5th. I don't know if they're gonna pop up or not. This bed here, I planted cantaloupe. Maybe I can train it to go up this area here. I've got some more red bells right here. Oh, this is another new bed I need to work on this weekend. I need to make some holes in there and start filling it up because I have a whole bunch of tomatoes that I still need to plant. More cantaloupe here. This one hasn't popped up. Tomatoes, peppers, and marigolds here. Waiting for these to dry so that I can replant. See, you can replant all these right here. Look at that. We'll see if they grow. Okay, let's move along here. I've got some more squash here. These are, let's see, I planted these by seed. This is the golden squash right here. And these are green bells. Look at that pretty little baby there. And I hear some bees. Ooh, bees are doing their job. I got some more golden squash here. Some pretty basil. More tomatoes. These are cherry. And more tomatoes over here. A lot of my tomatoes got damaged by the hail. I'm guessing that's the hail because I tried to cover as much as possible, but some of that darn hail did get through. These are the tomatoes that I need to transplant, and I planted these by seed. This is the Garden Delight, and this one is the red cherry. And they're looking good and strong. More tomatoes right here, some basil. This is Roma. They're growing, looking good. Okay. And I've got flowers. I did this vine right here. It's just a little string, wire string, and my morning glories are climbing up. Every year I try to plant more and more flowers, so I need to get better at that. I've got a zucchini right here. And some chiles, jalapenos, looking good. I've harvested some already. I need to work on this area. More jalapenos here. I've got cantaloupe. Got some pretty good looking cantaloupe here. Well, at least the leaves are. But they might interfere with my cucumbers over here. I need to start training them to go up this vine. Or cattle panel. Tomatoes. Haven't seen any tomatoes on this one yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I see little flowers, so that's good. I have the early girl tomatoes. I've harvested a couple of these, and these are blushing, so they will be ready to harvest here soon. Looking good. I love tomatoes. Love, love, love tomatoes. Okra. I like okra too. And they're looking good. Ooh, I see a flower. There's the flower. I think this is the first flower. First okra flower. Looking good. Peppers. Tomato by seed. I forgot which one it is. Maybe red cherry. I don't remember. I should have labeled them. Got some pretty flowers going on right there. I painted these tires a while back. Look at these morning glories. Aren't they gorgeous? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Love them. Of course, my cactus garden is on the other side of this fence. These tomatoes are kind of struggling. These are sun gold. I've harvested very few, and they are struggling. Planted some beans here. Maybe there's something wrong with the soil, but I really worked on this bed here, and I did make holes. I put the mulch down there and protecting the top area as well. So I don't know what's going on with this bed. Coming along over here. Surprise, surprise. I have a beautiful zucchini. This is ready. This is ready. I will harvest that today. All of these are zucchini I planted by seed. I added this water feature here. I had a pump, but decided to take it out and put it outside of the garden instead. It is a solar pump and it works pretty good. I have some cucumbers here. These I planted by seed, but they are struggling. These I bought them because the hail took out, ooh, I see some bees there. The hail took out my first batch of cucumbers. So that was very sad. So now I need to train these vines to go up this trellis that my husband built for me. It's like a teepee style. And we just put some of this rebar or whatever it's called, and just for stability, and hopefully it does what I want it to do. There's Miss Kitty. Got some watermelon. Maybe I need a trellis for this one. I'll just let it grow down there. Pretty flowers. Just have some garden decor. I love garden decor. My pretty flowers I planted by seed. Zinnias. This okra is struggling. Maybe these pots are too small. I don't know. I think they are, but we'll see how they do. And I got some peppers over here. Pretty flowers. And I already showed you that. So this is the garden. Looking good. There's bees. It's a beautiful morning. And I just love being out here in the garden in the mornings, in the weekend. If we're not traveling, it just brings such peace. I love my garden. Hope you're having a blessed day. And I want to thank you for watching my channel, and I ask that you subscribe. I have a bit more than 500 subscribers, but I really want to reach 1,000 subscribers this summer. So give me a thumbs up. Show me your garden. Tell me about your garden, or ask me something. I don't know. I am an amateur gardener. I'm not a professional, but just gardening brings me such peace, and I want to share it with you. Thanks for watching. See you soon.